The world has changed. The old playbook for success is officially collecting dust on a shelf somewhere. You know the one I'm talking about. Go to school, get a good job, climb the corporate ladder for 40 years. Hope you have enough money left over to enjoy a few years of retirement before it's all over. For generations, that was the dream. But for Gen Z, it sounds more like a nightmare. They've seen the writing on the wall. They've watched their parents get laid off, struggle with debt, and sacrifice their best years for a company that doesn't care about them. And they're saying, no thank you, this isn't about being lazy, it's about being smart. It's about recognizing that your time is your most valuable asset. They want more than just survival, they want freedom. They want to wake up when they want, work from wherever they want, and build something that is truly their own. They crave control over their financial destiny, and they're not waiting for permission to go out and get it. Let's get one straight. Gen Z's desire to ditch the 9-to-5 isn't just about making more money, although that's a huge part of it. It's about a fundamental shift in values. It's about prioritizing lifestyle over job titles. They want freedom, flexibility, and fulfillment, and they're not willing to compromise. They saw the burnout culture that consumed their parents and older siblings, and they've collectively decided that there has to be a better way. This generation values experiences over possessions and personal well-being over corporate profits. They want to build a life that they don't need a vacation from. Gen Z grew up with the internet. They are digital natives who are fluent in the language of social media, content creation, and online communities. They don't see a separation between their passions and their paycheck. Why work a boring data entry job when you can get paid to create TikToks about your favorite video game? So the new rules for making money are simple but powerful. Rule number 1, your time is worth more than a fixed hourly wage. Rule number 2, create multiple streams of income. Rule number 3, leverage technology to scale your efforts. And rule number 4, build a business around something you genuinely care about. Alright, so you're fired up. You're ready to ditch the soul-crushing commute and start building your own thing. But where do you even begin? The internet is a noisy place filled with gurus promising you'll get rich overnight. Let's cut through the noise. I'm going to break down 4 of the most powerful, proven, and trending side hustles for 2025. These aren't get-rich-quick schemes. They require work, consistency, and a little bit of smarts. But the potential is absolutely massive. I call them the 4 horsemen of side hustles because they are completely changing the game for how people earn an income online. First up, we have Faceless AI YouTube channels. This is perfect for the introverts out there who want to crush it on YouTube without ever showing their face. Next, we have selling digital products. Think ebooks, templates, planners, or presets. You create it once and you can sell it an infinite number of times. The third horseman is high-ticket affiliate marketing. Forget trying to earn pennies by promoting cheap products on Amazon. This is about partnering with companies that sell expensive products or services. Finally, we have the art of website flipping. This is like real estate for the digital world. You find undervalued websites, improve them, and sell them for massive profit. Let's break down the first one, Faceless AI YouTube channels. This is one of the hottest opportunities right now, and for good reason. A lot of people have great ideas for YouTube, but they're terrified of being on camera. They don't want to deal with lighting, fancy microphones, or the judgment of strangers online. Well, guess what? You don't have to. With a Faceless channel, your content is the star, not you. You can create channels in super popular niches like history, finance, meditation, or true crime, and build a massive audience without ever revealing your identity. It's the ultimate anonymous empire. So how does it actually work? It's a simple, repeatable process. First, you pick a niche you're interested in. Then you use AI tools to do the heavy lifting. You can use something like ChatGPT to generate video scripts on any topic imaginable. Just give it a prompt like, write a 10-minute video script about the most mysterious deep-sea creatures, and it will spit out a full script. Next, you take that script and plug it into an AI voice generator like 11 Labs or Murph.ai to create a realistic human-sounding voiceover. You're halfway there and you haven't even spoken a word. Now for the visuals. You're not filming anything yourself, remember? You use a tool like Pictory or InVideo. These amazing platforms take your script and automatically find relevant stock footage, images, and background music to create a professional-looking video in minutes. It's like having a video editor on staff, but it costs less than your Netflix subscription. Once the video is done, you create a compelling thumbnail using a free tool like Canva, upload it to YouTube with a good title and description, and you're live. Let's talk money because that's why we're here. A YouTube channel can be monetized once you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. With consistent uploads in a popular niche, you can hit this in 6 to 12 months. Once monetized, you earn money from ads. A channel in a finance or tech niche can earn a CPM of $10 to $30. If you get 250,000 views a month, you could be looking at $2,500 to $7,500 per month just from ad revenue. Section 5, Side Hustle Number 2, Selling Digital Products. Next up is one of my personal favorites because, honestly, the profit margins are just ridiculous. Selling digital products. Imagine creating something one time and getting paid for it over and over and over again for years. No inventory, no shipping, no running to the post office. It's really the closest thing to printing money legally. A digital product is any file or piece of media that you can sell and distribute online. This could be anything from a simple PDF checklist to a comprehensive ebook, a set of social media templates, a Lightroom preset for photos, or even a custom spreadsheet for budgeting. The beauty of this model is its simplicity and scalability. You start by identifying a problem that people have. Maybe they struggle with meal planning, organizing their finances, or creating a professional-looking resume. Then you create a digital product that solves that specific problem. You don't need to be a world-class expert. You just need to know a little more than your target customer. You can use free and easy tools like Canva to design beautiful ebooks, planners, and templates, even if you have zero graphic design experience. Once your product is created, you need a place to sell it. This is where platforms like Etsy and Gumroad come in. Etsy is fantastic because it has a huge built-in audience of buyers who are actively searching for products just like yours. You just set up a shop, list your product with some good keywords, and Etsy's algorithm does the work of bringing customers to you. Gumroad is another great option that is super simple to use and lets you build a direct relationship with your customers. Now for the numbers. Let's say you create a set of digital planners and sell them on Etsy for $10. That's a very reasonable price. To make $5,000 a month, you would need to sell 500 planners. That might sound like a lot, but on a platform with millions of daily visitors, it breaks down to about 16 or 17 sales per day. If you have a few different products, hitting that number is very achievable. The best part is that once the system is set up, the income is mostly passive. Let's move on to the third horseman, the one for people who want to make big money without creating their own products. High-ticket affiliate marketing. Most people who try affiliate marketing fail because they're doing it wrong. They sign up for the Amazon Associates program and try to sell $20 gadgets to make a 4% commission, which comes out to a pretty pathetic 80 cents per sale. You would need to sell thousands of items just to make a decent income. High-ticket affiliate marketing flips that model on its head. Instead of chasing pennies, you focus on promoting products and services that cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Here's how it works. You find companies that sell expensive, high-value products and have great affiliate programs. These are often in niches like software as a service, online business courses, financial services, or high-end equipment. For example, many software companies pay a recurring commission. If you refer someone to a software that costs $100 a month and the commission is 30%, you earn $30 every single month for as long as that person remains a customer. Get just 10 of those customers, and that's $300 in recurring monthly revenue. You can see how this scales much faster than selling cheap physical goods. To get started, you need a platform to build an audience and promote these offers. You don't need 1 million followers. You just need a targeted, engaged audience that trusts your recommendations. This could be a niche blog, a faceless YouTube channel like we just talked about, a focused Instagram account, or even a simple email newsletter. The key is to provide genuine value and build authority in your chosen niche. You can write product reviews, create comparison articles, or make tutorial videos that show people how to use the software you're promoting. You're not a salesperson, you're a trusted advisor. The income potential here is genuinely life-changing. Let's look at a realistic scenario. Say you decide to promote an online course that costs $2,000 and pays a 40% commission. That's an $800 commission for a single sale. To hit your $5,000 a month goal, you would only need to make about 6 or 7 sales per month. That's it. It's about quality over quantity. Instead of needing thousands of customers, you only need a handful of the right ones. This is how ordinary people are able to build 6-figure side hustles. Our final horseman is for the builders and the strategists out there. Website flipping. Think of it as the digital equivalent of flipping houses. You find a property that's a little run down, has some untapped potential, and you buy it for a low price. You put in some work to fix it up, increase its value, and then you sell it to a new owner for a significant profit. With website flipping, the property is a website or an online business, and the renovations are things like improving SEO, increasing traffic, and optimizing monetization. It sounds complicated, but the core concept is straightforward. The process starts with finding a website to buy. You can use marketplaces like Flippa or Empire Flippers to browse thousands of websites for sale. You're looking for hidden gems, sites that are already making a little bit of money but have obvious areas for improvement. Maybe the site has good traffic but terrible ad placement. Maybe it ranks for some keywords but has a slow, outdated design. These are your opportunities. You want to find a site that you can realistically improve with your skill set. You can start small, maybe buying a site for a few hundred or a couple of $1,000s to learn the ropes. Once you've bought the site, the renovation phase begins. This is where you roll up your sleeves and add value. You might conduct keyword research to find new topics to write about, creating new content to attract more search traffic from Google. You could work on improving the site speed and user experience, which Google loves. You could optimize the existing monetization, perhaps by switching to a better ad network, adding high-ticket affiliate links, or creating a simple digital product to sell to the site's audience. Your goal is to increase the site's monthly profit over a period of 6 to 12 months. After you've successfully increased the monthly profit, it's time to cash out. A content website is typically valued at a multiple of its average monthly profit, usually somewhere between 30 times and 45 times. So if you buy a site making $100 a month for $3,500, and you increase its earnings to $500 a month, that site is now worth around $17,500. You just turned a $3,500 investment into a $14,000 profit. This is an incredibly powerful way to generate large lump sums of cash. Theory is great, but real-world results are what matter. Let's talk about Amy Baldwin, a perfect example of how Gen Z is making this happen right now. Amy isn't some mythical business guru. She's a regular person who decided she wanted more out of life than a standard 9-to-5 could offer. She didn't rely on one single magic bullet side hustle. Instead, she built a diversified portfolio of income streams, creating a robust financial foundation that brings in over $6,300 every single month. Amy's journey started on TikTok. She didn't have a fancy camera or a professional studio. She just started creating short, engaging videos about topics she was passionate about, like personal finance tips for young people and clever ways to save money. Her authentic and relatable content resonated with her audience, and her account started to grow. As her following increased, she monetized it through the TikTok Creator Fund, brand partnerships, and by promoting affiliate products that she genuinely used and trusted. But Amy didn't stop there. She understood the importance of diversification. So, she took the audience she had built on TikTok and directed them to her other ventures. One of her most successful moves was opening an Etsy shop to sell digital products. She created budget templates, savings trackers, and debt payoff planners. Amy's income breakdown is a masterclass in modern entrepreneurship. She earns roughly $2,500 from her TikTok content, another $2,000 from her Etsy digital product sales, and about $1,800 from various affiliate marketing partnerships. That's a total of $6,300 per month from multiple sources that all work together. We've covered a lot. We've talked about why the 9-to-5 is broken. We've explored the new rules of making money that Gen Z is writing. We've broken down 4 incredibly powerful side hustles and seen how a real person is using these strategies to pull in over $6,300 a month. By now your head is probably buzzing with ideas. You can see the potential. But here's the most important part. Information alone will not change your life. Action is the only thing that matters. You can watch 1,000 YouTube videos, read 100 blog posts, listen to every podcast, but until you actually do something, nothing will change. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is bridged by a single decision, the decision to start. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready, because you will never feel 100% ready. You have to start now, today. Don't get paralyzed by trying to pick the perfect side hustle. The best side hustle is the one that you actually start and stick with. Look at the 4 options we discussed. Which one excites you the most? Pick one. Just one. Your goal for today is not to make $5,000. Your goal is to take the very first step. Take one small, manageable step. That's how momentum is built. The opportunity is here, the path is clear. Stop watching and start doing. Your future self will thank you for it.